Joined now by Wish TV Live Golf analyst Jason Alexander. Jason, it is great to have you back on the show. It's been way too long, my friend, but golf season has arrived, and Joaquin Niemann sure made the most of this opener, winning that playoff with Sergio Garcia. Just how impressive was Niemann holding off a major champion?
You know, I think this was Joaquin's tournament starting on Friday. I mean, opening with 59 out of the gate in the first Live event. And he he held on to the steering wheel a bit this weekend. But Sergio Garcia, he looked fit. You know, Sergio last year, 36 and putting on the Live Tour, top 3 this week. I think we always know if Sergio rolls the rock, he'll be in contention. It was kind of fun to watch kind of a younger buck and this old grizzled veteran go at it down the stretch. And the debut of Jon Rahm right there as well. Couldn't have written it any better for the opening Live event.
Okay, so you mentioned Jon Rahm, and clearly that was the storyline heading into this tournament, his first Live golf event that he took part in. He was in contention, Jason. Where did it go wrong for him down the stretch?
Well, you know, he put a little turkey on him, 13, 14, 15. You know, he didn't have his golf swing today. I watched coverage all day today. You could tell transition wasn't very, very on point for Jon Rahm, but he battled through it. And then, you know, the heart of a champion, this grizzled major winner of birdies, 13, 14, 15. You go, oh, boy. But that kind of hook he was battling all day reared its head on 17, essentially costing him the golf tournament and making way for Garcia and Niemann to close the show. But beautiful performance by Jon Rahm out of the gate. How
long do you think it is going to take until Rahm wins that first Live golf title?
Well, they're moving it up next week in Vegas, so 6 days. I think Saturday is closed next week. Rahm wins in Vegas. He's right there. He's the best player on that tour, and I think he wanted to win this one so bad. Legion 13, his team. Cool logo, great squad, young team. He and Tyrrell Hatton have 2 young bucks on that. Look out for Caleb. Oh, my gosh. Caleb Surratt out of Tennessee. He's going to be on that podium a lot coming up this year. But I think Jon Rahm wins in Vegas next week. It's not going to take long.
Okay, so you mentioned Vegas, and there's just a few events, I guess, happening in the Sin City next week. You know the Super Bowl's going to be taking place out there the same time the Live Golf is going to be out there. How big is that going to be for Live Golf, just with the exposure standpoint with so many people in that city?
I mean, I can't wait to see who's in the crowd, Andrew. I mean, the who's who is going to be there watching Live Golf. Whoever did the schedule deserves a huge shout out, kudos, tip of the cap. Because I tell you what, Live in Vegas Super Bowl week, it's going to be electric.
Okay, so the season opener is now complete. We have so many more golf tournaments to get to, Jason. What's the big storyline that you'll be following this season?
You know, everybody's going to say Jon Rahm, but you look at the Live roster, it's just absolutely loaded. And I think the leaderboards, much like last year, are just going to be something to watch on Sundays with the shotgun start. There's so much action. That last hour of coverage is just must-see TV, Andrew. And I can't wait to see what unfolds. Cam Smith, 2023 Player of the Year, is going to have something to say about old Jon Rahm, I guarantee it. We got DJ Koepka. Look for P. Reed. He was in contention for a bit this week. I think Patrick is going to have one heck of a year this year as well.
And then, hey, real quick, I know you think Rahm's going to win in Vegas. Niemann wins, though, today. Does he win another event, you think, the rest of the season?
It's going to be awfully tough. And, I think he really capitalized. I always joke about having a career day, but, shooting 12 under par out of the gate. Joaquin, I think he's one of the top 12 players, 15 players on the Live Tour. But it's going to be tough to win. And with that loaded top 6 or 7, he's going to have another magical day round, I think, to get back in contention and win another one. But you know what? One's pretty dadgum good, Andrew.
No doubt about that. Jason Alexander, our Wish TV Live Golf analyst. Jason, always great talking with you. And, hey, we're ready for a fun season, aren't we?
Let's go to Vegas next week.
Hey, I am down for that. Sports director Anthony Calhoun will be there for Super Bowl coverage. Jason, I appreciate the time, my friend. Thank you so much. A lot more to get.
Andrew.
Absolutely.